Mascom is spiritual.
What does it feel like being a course rep and an assistant course rep?
It will suffer.
I swear, like, Jesus, do you know what is Shege Pro Max?
Every faculty has a voice, but not every story is clearly understood. Welcome to Obio Square. This episode centers on mass communication at Akwa Ibom State University from those living it daily.
Mass communication is very broad. We have the print media, we have public relations, we have advertising. You can just choose to focus on advertising, advertise businesses for people.
The course rep and assistant course rep step forward to share the realities of leadership, the pressure, the responsibilities, and the moment that shapes the role. They break down what mass communication truly means to the common man.
Without mass communication, you won't get to hear us talking to you like this.
And help year one students gain clarity as they prepare to choose a path in year two.
I'm a mass communication student and I major in broadcasting.
I am a mass communication student. I major in public relations and advertising.
Clear insight, real perspective, the town square for honest conversation. This is Obio Square.
Hi, my name is Blessing Ben.
Hello guys, my name is Gavi and we are at Obio Square.
In the simplest form, how would you describe broadcasting?
Okay, broadcasting is a field that encompasses all forms of media, dissemination of information, where we send out information, send out content, how the content is being done, how it's being originated, the conception of the idea, on how it is produced, how it gets to the editor, and all of that. So under broadcasting, there are different fields. The sport journalism, you can get a newscaster, you can get an OEP radio presenter, lots, a whole lot. It's a beautiful major now. How about you? Simplest form, explain public relations.
Public relations is all about brand image, portraying the brand image outside to people in a very good light and in a very good form. Every individual, not just about the brand, even as an individual, you can choose to portray yourself out in the right light. That is what public relations is all about, protecting the image of an organization and the brand. I chose public relations because it helps you creative. It just brings out the creativity in you. It helps you know ideas, think out of the box, not just go to a confided zone and talk about something. It helps you do a lot of things. You can be a content creator, you can be a virtual assistant, you can be a public speaker, you can do lots of things that are outside the box. So that is why I chose public relations, especially in our society today, reality. I'm not saying that the degree is of no use, but in the society today, we need to do so many things like tech and a lot of them. So that is what public relations actually is all about, and that's why I chose it. So Gabby, why broadcasting?
Broadcasting, first of all, like I said earlier, it encompasses different channels where content, information, ideas, are being formulated and disseminated to the general public. So I chose broadcasting because it's personal to me. Being as a young person, right from my secondary school days, I've always had this dream of being a sports presenter, majoring in sports journalism as a whole. And although I didn't get to play like professional football, so I told myself, if I don't play it professionally, I'll have to talk about it. I have to talk about it. So that's what broadcasting gave me. It gave me that platform where I need to get trained, learn on how to communicate in terms of football commentary, football speaking, and all of that. So that's what broadcasting does. Football journalism, broadcasting does that. Even if you want to go into news broadcasting, if you want to go to different field that be it even not if you don't want to be on the screen, you can be back of the screen, in the camera, different aspects, man. Broadcasting is a whole lot. That's why I chose broadcasting. Misconception and stereotypes about mass communication. First of all, the one I would like to address firstly is the one that, in my own campus back there in Obio, where when you tell someone I'm a mass communicator, I'm studying mass communication, as a guy, they'll be like, so now a woman now, he's doing a woman's course, he's being controlled by a woman, like, I don't know, it's kind of bring this bell of somebody like speaking down the female gender. I don't know if you get it. So I think that is not correct. That is wrong, because mass communication, it's a large field, and I don't think this world will be the way it is digitally without mass communication. So even when you're on the field, you are playing football, maybe you make mistakes on the field, and everybody like, now woman, now mass communication students, you understand? I think that stereotype is bad. It's bad. Sometimes they say it and they laugh about it, and you just look and you don't know what to say, but at the same time you just look, they don't know what they are saying. But it's a beautiful course, it's a beautiful discipline for somebody to to major into. It gives you a very big advantage. Even you can go into the political world and you'll be excellent at it. You can go into any field and stand out. There's mass communication molds your way of speaking. Like, it helps you to speak eloquently. You speak nice at people. There's even from speaking. Like, let me please say, there's how you talk, and there's another way that you talk that people want to listen to you. That is what mass communication does. So all this misconception of a woman you be, go they do mass comm, all this stuff, that stereotype needs to go. Like, it's a how would I put it, a low self-esteem mentality that just needs to go.
For we the ladies, they feel that all mass communication students talk without control. When you use that phrase or that word rather, they feel that because you're in mass communication, your mouth is loosed and whatever you see, you want to say, which most times is not bad.
Sometimes in student politics, they feel like because mass communication, maybe they are producing a lady, to lead in a particular position, they feel like, how can a woman lead?
Yeah, like a woman is not supposed to be in leadership, which is actually very bad. And again, too, when you tell someone you study mass communication, I think I told someone at the first one was how many radio stations are in Nigeria that you want to work in, which is very, 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 very bad. Mass communication is very broad. We have the print media, we have public relations, we have advertising. You can just choose to focus on advertising, advertise businesses for people. You can even learn video editing while as a mass communication student.
Yeah.
So that stereotype of it's always a radio station is bad.
When somebody hears mass communication, I think the average person that does not have the knowledge of what the discipline is about, when they just hear about mass communication, what they think is newscaster.
Yes, and a radio station.
And radio station broadcaster. That's just all they think. They think you just want to be a newscaster, which is, it's a limited knowledge kind of way of thinking. Yeah. If mass communication was a person, how would I describe it? I would describe that person as an exceptionally intelligent, smart, I don't know the word, I'm lost for words, man. To be an exceptionally intelligent person, because understanding mass communication, understanding the discipline and how mass communication works, you know that without communication, you can't even exist as a person, that you need communication to live. Communication helps you to live. So mass communication it's life.
Okay.
It's life. It opens your mind, apart from just talking, you understand the way to talk, and you understand how you can go to a different place and how you communicate with, let me tell you something. Mass communication isn't just about the media aspect alone. Do you know that in mass communication, there is what we call this communication where you can speak with spirits. It's mass communication spiritual.
Okay.
Like, there is what form of communication is that we are taught in human communication under mass
Extra-mundane communication. Yeah.
That you tend to speak with the divine being, not even like transcend to the Almighty. Mass communication teaches that also. So it to be a person should encompass all of that in one. That would be beyond limitation, beyond valuation, beyond plagiarism. Like, I don't know. it will be a person that cannot just be copied by any other person. Totally. It's mass comm is beautiful. It's life.
For me, I like words. Gabby have used all the words. Plagiarism, favoritism, all of them. He has used all the words, but I like words. But I just want to make a quote. According to Paul was last week, he said, man cannot not communicate. So which means communication is life. Without
survival. Without communication,
there's doom.
You can't survive.
You cannot survive, which is very bad. So if I was to describe mass communication is life entirely. Even when God created the world, He spoke things, let there be light, and there was light.
Speaking,
so we can even see
quotes,
that.
He spoke.
So without information, there is doom. If you don't have information about a particular thing.
Without mass communication, you won't get to hear us talking to you like this.
Yes, so that's just it.
I'll say the media shapes the society, frankly, because the media in recent times, had shown that there are a level that you need to get to for you to ascertain that I am a successful person. I am doing well in life. There are things that are being portrayed in the media that you look at it and you look at your level currently and you know that I need to level up. So it shapes perception, it shapes how you should, achieve success, and how it shapes even the way information are being spread in the society. So the media is a very big factor that shapes society, and I don't subscribe that society shapes the media. How about you?
For me, the media shapes the society. Like I said, it helps us know how information are being disseminated across various states, even outside the country. And from the media, we can get jobs. Yes, we can get jobs from the media. Someone can just come on Facebook and post a sales rep is needed here. It doesn't mean that it is the government that must provide jobs for that person. So the media helps to shape the society. No matter how AI is fast coming in, a major skill is communication. It's communication. When an AI speaks, you would know that this is the voice of an AI.
It's prompted to speak that way.
But as a mass communication student, if you're very fluent in speaking, you can come out and convince people to do things that they do not even want to do. So that is secure. But I cannot come with an AI oriented speech to come and start telling you to buy your product. It won't work that way. But I can convince you, give you reasons why you actually need to patronize that brand or do things.
But an AI can be prompted to do that now, isn't it?
It can be prompted. It can be prompted. It can be prompted to do it, but you feel this is not going to last. It's not going to be an original product. Imagine me coming to use an AI to tell you to get a drug. How AI one day sell drug give you for your health? Like, have we thought about it in that way? But if a doctor comes to tell you that this drug will work for you, you will move money to buy it. So I think that's just a good example.
Okay, to me, I think firstly we need to understand that we are humans, and humans need human emotions to survive. Now, in how I feel like my job cannot be taken by AI, it's because I am somebody that wants to go into the field of sports journalism. Now, sports, football per se, is an emotional game. It's a game that brings drama, emotions. So when you're talking about it, you have to have that human drama, that human emotions that gets people intrigued, that gets people glued, that it brings conversations, arguments. That's the beauty of the sports. That's what it does. Now, an AI cannot do that. An AI is programmed to say certain things or to say things in a certain way that people want to listen. But the human way, there is how you had your human emotion when speaking, when unfolding the drama in a football match, all this drama, having emotion, talking about it. People want to kind of get glued to it. And human appreciates that human emotions. They want to see that emotions, not already programmed system that just come to talk. They will get bored of it, and they will not even be interested in listening to it. That it will get to a point they will be bored of listening to an AI speak to them. But when there is always human, and human has always been talking about sport, talking about football right from many hundreds of years now, and people are still interested in listening over and over again. but AI will easily get tired. So the human job in sports journalism, safe and intact. Mass communication has taught us a lot about people. It's that you need to listen to people so that you can know where and how they are, maybe like what's making them say what they say. You understand? So you read the emotional aspect of their speech. So when people talk, you tend to listen to them and you get where they are coming from to understand the response that you should give. So people can speak in different angles and with different emotions. So you need to calm, listen, then you look at the aspect the person is speaking from, in order for you to enable you respond accurately to whatever the person is saying. That's what that's taught. Understanding the human nature of communication.
Okay, one of the major skill a PR student or a PR personnel needs to have is public speaking. In as much as you're being taught in the four walls of a classroom about how to do things as a public relations personnel, you need to be able to speak very well and speak eloquently. Because if you do not know how to speak, you do not know how to manage the image of a brand. You do not know how to manage the image of a brand.
That's right.
Forget WhatsApp and all of that. Even WhatsApp, you have to make phone calls to talk about things like this. So if you're a public relations person and you are shy, then I'm not sure that course is for you. You should pick a public speaking course that will make you be very bold, that will build your confidence, that will not make you camera shy or anything.
All right. For the year one that are coming to year two, mass communication, that wants to major in broadcasting, now you have to understand what you're doing first of all. Not because I have a group of friends and they want to go into broadcasting or they want to go to PR.
You join them.
We now want to join them. My friends are doing PR.
Let me do PR.
I am blessing. We were friends in year one. We are still friends actually. And when the option came, she made her choice easily, and I made my choice easily too, because we all understand why we are in school.
Definitely.
And what we are projecting for ourselves. So you should be able to understand why you're in school. You understand the career path
You want to
that you are going. So that will help you. Somebody like me, sport journalism has been my focus right from secondary school days, and understand that I can only understand more about this field when I major in broadcasting. So if you're somebody that have this interest in newscasting, radio production, TV production, being behind the camera and all of that, you have to understand that is broadcasting for you. That's what broadcasting will do. It will give you that in-depth knowledge and analysis of everything that you need to know regarding that field. So in public relations, it's a different ball game entirely. So not because you shouldn't go out of the influence of your friends or your classmates or the people you love or play with. You should go there with what you want, the career path that you've chosen for yourself, not you choosing broadcasting because somebody else. You're actually choosing another person's career path because another person is there. So you should be able to choose something for yourself. About you?
For me, I would advise you, as if you want to major in public relations, you should know your vision. I will use the society today. In reality, we can all know that radio stations are not being built on a daily basis. And so if you want to go into public relations, you can do so many things with public relations. You can choose to be a virtual assistant while you are in school or after school. You can choose to be a copywriter. You can choose to be an administrative officer. So with public relations, it gives you an edge of knowing the emotions of people, having day-to-day conversations with people. I'm not saying broadcasting does not do that, it does, but with public relations, you can go out of the box, you can think out of the box, you can create jobs by yourself. You don't need to go to a confided space and start saying things. You can stay at the comfort of your home and choose to create jobs, employ persons, and just get your money. So that is public relations for you. In the next 5 to 10 years too, it will be more advanced. That is public relations. So the 100 level students, both those that are coming in and those who are advancing to 200 level, my advice would be do things the right way. Do not do the wrong things at the right time and the right things at the wrong time. If you know what that means, then you should understand. Being that you can be a student and then you have a business, you should know what brought you to school. You should create time for your business. You should also know that when it is time to attend classes, you should attend classes. And again, do not try to fit in. Do not try to fit into the cartel, the clique, or anything that is being done. If you have one shirt, wear it proudly, wash it, wear it to school. Do not try to fit in. Everybody has their background. Everybody know what they want. Everybody do not come for the same thing. Some people just come to school to get the paper. They might not use it because their family have created wealth for them. But you know the reason why you're in school. And that paper, you must actually want to use it to do something better in life. So do not try to fit in. And have God in everything you do. That's what I'll say. Have God in everything you do, because without God, I think life in school would be very, very, very draining. You cannot even do without God when you're in school. So thank you. That's my advice.
Firstly, I would say for the 100 that will be coming in next year and the current one coming to 200, is that put God first in all you do. Secondly, avoid anonymous. Avoid anonymous because it scatters relationship.
Yes.
It breaks bond. You know, you get to see
Breaks
people
unity.
writing. I didn't know they will say that it's nothing, that it's just people saying out their mind. It's not fun.
But it is hard and
Yeah, it's actually people saying their mind,
no,
but
no.
you know, as a mass communicator, that the communication can actually demoralize someone.
Yes.
What you say can even make somebody go suicidal at the end of the day. So that anonymous of a thing, it's something that breaks love, it breaks unity.
And most times, some of this information are not even true.
Are not true.
But they will portray it in a way that
They
it is
push
true.
propaganda against you, and before you know, and the old school, we hearing different things. So we just focus on the study, put God first, love your classmates. And another thing I'll tell you is that know the hide material from your fellow classmates.
Have a relationship with your course rep.
Or when you do, you make a research, you feel like that research is limited to just I and two of my friends. It's not good. If you have an extra knowledge of something that you feel like it will help your friends in this course that you're studying, share it to the general class. If they don't appreciate it, don't worry, it's God that will reward. One of our course in broadcasting that we wrote in the exams. I don't know, I just woke up to read. You know, we had a material that we were reading, but my spirit,
It was very popular.
yeah, my spirit led me to certain aspects of that course. I don't know, my spirit just told me that these are the things that will come out. You understand? So I did a research on those things and I dropped it in our broadcasting group. And I dropped it around 3 a.m. because we were writing the exam around 9 a.m. that same day. So people that were awake, they started reacting and they read it. It was just a summarized version of that stuff. And lo and behold, when the paper came, from question 1, we were meant to answer 3 questions. From question 1 to question 5 was what I did research on. And after the exams, people said, Gabby, thank you very much. Gabby, even on the group and physically. So things like that, you don't just keep it to yourself alone. It helps. It's good to help people, even if they don't reward you physically. There's somebody up there.
What does it feel like being a course rep and an assistant course rep?
You will suffer.
I swear, like, Jesus, do you know what the Shege Pro Max? That's what you face at a course rep. Well, apart from that, it's draining, but it helps you engage with people.
Yeah,
like
it is.
know a lot of people, but you have it takes your time. You barely have time for yourself because you're either submitting assignments.
Your DM is always full. People with different issues
You buy airtime.
that you need to help them.
Lecturers can just pick up their phone and call you. I want to see you in my office, and you just got home. All you have to do is to put on your clothes and head out.
Go back.
Most times it's very draining.
You have an obligation to always come through for your course.
It needs patience, so because human beings, they are not actually easy people to control. You need patience. A lot of persons will test you, but it is your patience that keeps you grounded. That's just it.
You can just be on your own, and your classmates will just do something like that will infuriate the lecturer. Lecturer might say, leave this class, and they mean it. Don't ever come back. just leave my class.
Beg.
It's valid because they would have won like multiple times. But at the end of the day, as the course rep, you cannot let them do that to your course mates. You have to intercede. You keep on interceding, going to office to apologize that
Not many
at the end of the day,
knelt down to beg for somebody. It's not my offense, but
Just-
I knelt down just to.
so that they don't generalize it that that's how the whole class behave. Just that something like that, so we just correct it. Most times, we know how many times we have gone to lecturer's office to settle cases
If
of
most
misconduct.
times, yes, most times, even without the knowledge of the students, they might just tell you that this student is this, is that, and you just gonna start pleading, sir, please.
You might beg
This
that.
is not-
Beg it. We have submit assignment tomorrow, 2 p.m. sharp.
And a lot of persons are.
That 2 p.m. some might decide to come by 3 and they will expect it to be at that
Some will
spot.
call you by 9 o'clock in the night.
No problem, we are good. We've completed the assignment that day, we've submitted, we'll sign all the necessary things that need to be signed. 3 weeks later, Coach Ray, we know sir, we know they are around to submit the assignments. Please. And there's nothing you
Very
can do.
annoying, it will be very annoying.
You'll get so mad because
Most times, we even knew that I'm begging, please, I
Please.
cannot fail. And
Coach Ray,
we are all humans.
and
most
if
times.
you say that exam, I didn't really write the exam so well, and I don't have CH, I know that 2 months ago that I told you to submit. You don't have a choice. We'll start working again. We are not being paid. We'll start working. So please make call the lecturer, go to the office. The lecturer might get annoyed that why don't people obey instructions that this was when you're supposed to submit this. So get out. They might send us out due to that. We'll go.
We used to,
We'll still
we
come
used
back.
to be like, goats that they have sent out of the house, and then they'll just come back and stand by the side of the window. That's what we do.
The next day again, we'll come
come
back and please. At the end of the day, they will tend to kind of show mercy and they will just do it. So it's being a coach, it means sacrifice.
Yeah, and it means lending your voice. Whether or not
Sacrifice.
your voice is there, you must.
No matter
lend
what
your
your classmates do to you, you cannot watch any other department talk down on them.
Definitely.
You always stand and defend them no matter what.
And most times they'll bring issues to you that is not even relating to like school activities. That's why as a course rep you should be open-minded. You should create an avenue for people to talk to you at any time. They can call you and tell you, God, my mom is sick, this, that, and just a word of prayer will just heal that person.
As a coach rep, you are a mental health advisor, be a coach, be
You are
a doctor.
everything. You are everything. You are a mother.
Because-
You are a mother.
They'll call you like
Mother.
CCC, COC. It's actually good to open up because silence kills at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
somebody will just call you and like, hey, this is what I've been going through, this is what has been going on in my family. And they just need you to encourage them.
Yeah,
Most times
just tell
it
them
might not be about helping them financially. You just need like mode of encouragement, ways you can encourage them. You tell them, okay, you know what, don't forget about this material, we'll get it across to
Yes,
you.
yeah.
Don't worry, okay, about your assignment, don't worry, we'll make it.
Just send
we'll
your
submit it,
name
just give us your
social
name.
number.
We'll just try to make things easier for them that they are going through something.
And then
that
call
could
them
be-
to check up on them.
call and check up
Yes.
on them and stuff like
So
that.
let's just say basically this tax is all about sacrifice.
Sacrifice, leadership
All
is
about
sacrifice actually.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
And without God, you give up. But we thank God.
Or you suffer.
You see shaggy, like shaggy.
All right. My words of advice, or let's say encouragement to the student is that please tend to respect your coach rep, respect them, don't speak ill of them. They do a lot of work behind closed doors on behalf of the whole class. I have known time that blessing would call me, for us to, maybe there was a harsh situation in class that will affect everybody. Maybe it might be due to some certain issues like that, but I am blessing. We will not tell the class, but we'll be working behind closed doors with lecturers to make sure that there's this balance of ground that will favor the whole class. So support your course rep, love them. We are human, we tend to make mistakes at the end of the day. You might not like the approach that your course rep might handle some situations. I think it's best, instead of speaking ill of them or trying to just make sure that they are dead, finish them, but you can just walk up to them, or you have their number, you text them, okay, course rep, this situation I felt it should have been better handled this way. There's a manner that you are a communicator, there's a manner that you can approach someone and you thought the person will like, oh, okay, maybe in next class, be like, okay, guys, or even in the general platform, sorry, I had to do this way. Maybe I thought of it that it wasn't right and stuff like that. So they do a lot of work for it, and they are not being paid for it actually. They do it out of love for the class. So they expect nothing but love, respect, yeah.
Yes, and I want to add to what he has said. Please and please, when an information is being passed by the course rep, you can have a friend, please, that you can confirm from. It doesn't necessarily need to be always the course rep. Like imagine 150 persons calling one particular person to confirm an information that has already been passed on the group. So please and please, you should have a friend that you can also communicate with in case of the course rep is not available.
Adding to that, I think most times they tend to, when you drop an information on the platform,
whether they misread it,
I feel they feel like when they hear your voice, when you say it out in your voice, it gives them this sense of confirmation that is different from the handwritten one.
Can you imagine?
You understand, right?
Because
so they feel like maybe the written one, maybe
somebody took your phone and wrote it for
or
you.
probably you might not be too sure of what you wrote, so they would like to hear it from your voice direct. So most times when we drop an information on the group chats, please just know that if there is anything that is contrary to that information, it will still be reposted, like it will be posted on the group again. But you just calling to hear the voice and confirm. Blessing with your class. Hey guys, we'll be having so at 9 a.m. Hello, Gabby. Is it still 9 a.m. that we are having this? And I'm like, okay, if there was a change of time, it would have been communicated. You understand? So I feel like they just feel like there's a sense of confirmation when they hear directly from you speaking it. So that's it. Just love your course rep. Mass communication is a lovely department, you know, just respect them.
Yes, and most times too, when you see them, just value them, just tell them, you're doing great.
Doing
Keep
good.
up. It just encourages us, like it gives us this confidence that
They don't really need your money, but if you have, give them.
But just saying those words like, I see you, I value you, the
so
stress, but we appreciate you. It means a lot. It means a lot to us.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to watch, like, subscribe, comment, and share to your friends, your loved ones, to everyone that you know. Let Obio Square be known. Yeah, if you enjoyed what we did here today.
Okay, so if you enjoyed Obio Square, you enjoyed the humor, you enjoyed the laughter, do well to like, share, subscribe, and as well share it to
Please
your loved ones.
subscribe.
I love you all. Bye.
Subscribe. Please help us. Subscribe.